Hey guys, and welcome to my Ranger Boot farming guide. As the name implies, I'll be showing you how to effectively farm Ranger Boots without completely using your sanity. And yeah, it can get pretty repetitive, but hey, it's all worth it in the end. One reason being, you'll finally make so much money you can afford that RuneScape girlfriend that your parents said you would never get, but you hung on to that for. Oh, and Ranger Boots are currently 38 mil, so there's that too. Okay guys, let's get started. First of all, I use RuneLight. It comes with a really helpful clue add-on that shows you where to dig and also gives you some tips on the clues. You can see it in the top left corner on how it kind of works. You really should be using something like this right off the bat anyway, but I'll include a link to it in the video description anyway. So the inventory I use is a good starting point. I found that tailoring your inventory to what works for you personally is best. So take what I have as a grain of salt and customize it to what works best for you. This is a clue farming guide, so you're probably wondering how you get the clues fast enough to grind in the first place. Behold what's behind door number 1. Eclectic Impling Jars. That's right. Imps are now your new best friend. It's not all that bad. Imagine them as like a canned baby Yoda that gives you lots of money and occasional insanity. Okay, let's go through the inventory. So you're going to need a spade to dig. Games necklace, skills necklace, you want some cash to pay kind of the charter things and stuff like that. Stam pot, I'd recommend a 4-dose. Necklace of passage, you'll be using this to get to the fairy rings, or you can use your house as well, it depends on your construction level. The talisman of Xerac, that's really good for getting around Corrin. Scroll of redirection, you get these from doing the nightmare zone, and what they allow you to do is pretty much take a home telly and change it to a telly tab of that location for that house. So for example, I could change this to Relica and then teleport outside of my house of Relica. So it's very useful for, well, Relica, I keep mentioning that, but that's mostly what I use it for. Then just various telly tabs down here. You can use the regular spellbook. I'm on Ancients because a couple of these tellies actually send you close to clues. And I've just found that with the telly tabs it makes it a lot easier to kind of manage things and kind of optimize inventory space. So with that, I've got the rune pouch to help with that, soul runes for the tellies. The rest of this stuff's pretty much just open. What I like to do is when I'm doing the jars, I actually like to keep it like this. So I do about 5 of them, depot, and then go back and forth like that. So I don't have to keep emptying the inventory. Here's a comparison of the Necklace of Passage on the left and a home telly to the fairy ring on the right. As you can see, if you can get the ring in your house, it's going to make your trip so much shorter. If you can just get your construction to 82, you can boost it to 85 with some tea. You really need to do that. It's going to help so much. So now that you guys have an idea of generally what to do, let's just go through a test run and see what happens. So grabbing the jars, opening them, putting them back in, grab, and you just kind of do this. And sometimes it gets really damn annoying. Sometimes you get them on the first try. Sometimes you go 200 dry. It's just the nature of the game here. But just keep going. You'll get them eventually. And then you can start doing your clues. So I'm going to keep opening these. Hopefully it won't be like a 250 dry. It'll be really bad. But this kind of gives you the reality of it. And each time you open this jar, you're losing about 2.6k without taking into consideration what you're getting from the actual jars or the clues. So just don't try to think about it too much. It'll drive you nuts. But just keep going. And let's see how long it takes for us to get a clue here. Now you'll see I have it set to withdraw 5, and I do that just so after I'm done opening the jars, I only have to click once on multiple items. See, clue, bam. So, let's depot this stuff in here. Check to make sure you got all your charges. See, missing that. I probably should grab an extra scroll. Charge it up. And let's see where we go. So, Falador Park, catch me if you can. When you start doing these a lot, you'll really get used to kind of flying around with these. Like, I knew exactly where to go pretty much just by looking at it really quickly. See, RuneLight will highlight the music for you for this clue. You go here, bam, another one. So let's keep going with this. CLS, Hauselmere. So this is where the fairy ring comes into play here. I have one in my house, so I'm going to be able to actually go straight to it. If you have the Ring of Passage, you're going to have to do that, and it takes a little longer. let's get going. Okay, RuneLight highlights it on the ground for you. It's really nice. If you set up your render on your GPU option in RuneLight, you can actually click pretty far and walk. So I highly recommend that. Let's dig. Okay. Halzamir. So this is this is awesome. I mean, this makes you happy a lot of the times when you're doing this. When you get clues that are right near each other, it's really rare, but it's just nice. It's like Jagex, like give me a high five, you know. But it's Halzamir. He's kind of a dick. Kind of a long prompt there. So as you'll see, RuneLight will tell you what to enter in for this clue. Bam, boom, casket. Now you can save these if you want and open them at some big reveal. I just do them as I'm going. And bam, there we go. About 74k. So this is pretty much it, guys. This is the guide of how to do this. I'll probably make a couple more guides with some little tips and tricks that I do. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And like and subscribe.